The quaint village of Hale in Cheshire has a population of less than 1,000 people, and the local hotel is now to house over 100 asylum-seeker men. Where are the women and children? Oh, wait, they can't put them with the men because they are in danger of being sexually assaulted. No such concern for the local women, though. What a lovely late Christmas present that is for the locals. Locals, who of course get absolutely no say in their own village. Surely the will of the people has to come above all else. The government obviously doesn't think so. Our cities are being handed over to the world. Our villages and rural areas are the only bit of proper England left, and it's no coincidence they are the most beautiful parts of the country. The place where it actually feels like England. The England we know and love. The England we'd like to keep as it is if it's all the same. They too are now being invaded and destroyed. The whole country is being decimated by this government. They can't even leave our villages alone. How long before they go down the drain like our cities? They've already started paving over the surrounding countryside to house millions of newcomers who are coming here from around the world. This is at the same time our Prime Minister, Mr. Rishi Sunak, said there are 5 things he promises to prioritise this year. And number 5 was, you guessed it, to tackle the small boats and illegal crossings.
5th, we will pass new laws to stop small boats, making sure that if you come to this country illegally, you are detained and swiftly removed. So, 5 promises.
More lies and empty promises from this bunch of liars. The fact is they don't want to do anything about it. They are just saying they intend to because the people want action and they will say anything to get our votes. It wasn't long ago they said the rural areas must take their fair share of asylum-seeker men. And for once, they are doing as they promised, even though it is the opposite of what the voters asked for. And what's the worst thing about this madness? The people are asking the elected government, albeit an unelected Prime Minister, to do what they elected them to do. Their attempts to dump asylum-seeker men in a Yorkshire village were thwarted by the courts. So the people can attain victories. It just means they need to organise and fight this together. Tell them this is not acceptable. We do not want these men here, and you will not force them upon us against our will. The absolute temerity of this government. Who the heck did they think they were, thinking they could dump those men from God knows where, with no documents, on their doorstep without their consent? Following the Yorkshire villagers' blueprint is the only way to defeat this madness. I feel like there is no point voting anymore, as there is no democracy in Britain. Whoever you vote for, they'll just ignore the people who elected them. These people have contempt for ordinary people. They couldn't give a damn what the public want. The smugglers and the illegal immigrants themselves know it. They are laughing at us. They know not to take anything we say about protecting our borders seriously. They know, just like we do, they can keep coming at will and we will keep receiving them and putting them up in hotels at our expense. The British people do not want these boats full of men arriving on their shores, as the polls prove. This is not some island anyone can randomly land on illegally as and when they see fit. Well, it shouldn't be, but the government clearly thinks otherwise. The people want the boats stopped, and those that do come ashore sent straight back. They have no business coming here. They are not wanted by the people, and they definitely do not want them dumped on our villages. Unfortunately, the government doesn't have the will to stop it. Quite the opposite, in fact.